Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. So let's talk about the whole Sonny and Sonny versus Michael thing. Now, I was halfway right. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that said this, but I wasn't halfway right about Dax being a mole. You know, the question was, who was he working for? You know, who was he working for? And to be honest, the fact that he came at Michael like that was like, bro, are you serious? Like, really? On what planet do you honestly think that coming at Michael is going to do anything for Sonny? Like, Sonny's just going to sit you and just pat you on the back or whatever. So, of course, he came down there. Um, 3 seconds later, you got Dante and Brando there, kind of more or less escorting him back to Sonny. Brando was escorting him back to Sonny. Dante Smith, they're trying to drive him to the sense of the Michael at this point. Like, bro, you can't be doing this. Like, you want to cut ties with him. You don't like him. That's one thing. But what you're doing isn't going to be good for anyone. But Michael was just like, for X, Y, and Z reasons of, you know, let's see, violating his own code, betraying his own family, reasons of that nature. Michael's like, listen, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, he feels like he's past the point of no return. And again, to me, it's just kind of odd because I'm like, bro, listen, he killed your dad, and yet you forgave him about that. But now he, cheated on your mom and testified against you. So now this is the final straw. The killing your dad wasn't, but this one is. Okay, bro. But later on, well, before we get there, Sonny, Sonny was literally like, "Yo, listen, you go near my family, I will kill you. You will be done." Now I'm sitting there thinking, all right, bro, listen, he went after Michael, right? You didn't. That's not what you told him to do. He went rogue. And he didn't just go rogue. He didn't just like do something against one of your orders that was like, all right, whatever. He literally went after your son. So you would think at some point that Sonny would be like, all right, bro, you got to go. You got to kick rocks. And he doesn't. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, okay, this is your last chance. That should have been the only chance. Okay, bro. But he decides to give him another chance. And Dax comes back there, and Michael's like, two times in one day. And of course, it turns out that, he's Michael's mole to sit there and bring down Sonny. And I'm just like, and the crazy thing is that Sonny has no idea. Okay? He has no idea. He knows about the fact that, you know, Michael's coming after his coffee business, his legit businesses. He knows about that. And what he doesn't know is about the sneak attack that he's there launching. And I'm like, I'm impressed with Michael. I mean, they always sat there and said that Michael was a strategist. And so now we finally, we finally get to see this strategy, Michael is such a strategist in action. We finally get to see this in action. And I mean, while I do think that Michael is going way too far about this, I am interested to see how it's going to play out. Side note, the girl that was the woman that was playing Christina, apparently she's back now. I wonder how they're going to sit there and explain that away. One of the comments, and I was not there reading on Instagram, people were just like, so let me get this straight. Christina was working at Charlie's, and then Phyllis took over. And so what's going on now with Christina? Why is she not there? She hasn't been there once. And I remember somebody was meant to say, I was like, yo, listen, do something with Christina. Either include her more or let her go. Because to be honest, there's a lot of stuff that's just not really adding up. And when she comes back, yeah, it's going to be really great to see her. But I mean, we're just supposed to sit there and just take away the fact that practically Sonny has been going to war with his family, including Michael, and Christina has no thoughts whatsoever. She didn't bother to step in or anything like that. The only time she was there was to more or less practically screw up Sonny's night by sitting there saying that Carly wasn't coming because she assumed. So yeah, it should be kind of interesting when she comes back. Like it's not a good day. It's not a good day for Sonny. You know, you got Miss Wu just sitting there asking like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, shipment's not going through. Dude got fired. Like, what's going on? Do you need some help?" And Sonny's like, "No, no, no, no. I got this. I got this under control." Okay, bro, prove it. Because at this point, I mean, you're looking even more weak than you did even before. On top of the fact that Sonny doesn't have a right hand man anymore. So it's like, and when Miss Wu I feel like Miss Wu's gonna take over. I really do. And at the very least, I can. I'm just gonna put this out there: Miss Wu or Michael teaming up with Miss Wu. I can see that happening. I don't know how. I, listen, I know that to the obvious, it'd be a cold day in hell before Michael teams up with Miss Wu in any capacity whatsoever. But, Curtis compromised his ethics and morals and stuff like that to work with Miss Wu to, get some papers about Marshall. So I'm just saying. I guess we're going to still sit there and wait to see what Cody is up to. Cody's sitting there chatting it up with um, Brad in Brooklyn before she left, and Britt is just having a really terrible day. She's sitting there talking about, oh, get the video getting taken down, take it down, I'll sue, yada, yada, yada. I was looking at this whole thing, I was like, bro, you might as well just let that go. Okay, you might as well just let that go. That video is going to be there forever. Okay? There's no point because anytime you try to take down a video, somebody's going to repost it. Okay? I wish people would sit there and repost my videos. I mean, I don't really ask too much because I feel like it's one of those things where it's like every YouTuber on a damn planet will sit there and say, like my videos, subscribe, and, share my videos. And it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, I hope people do, but, you know. But with that video, that's gonna be there forever. So I mean, at this point, bro, you're just wasting your breath. And she does go down there. She does talk to Brad, and Brad just once again apologizes. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like, what? I mean, granted, he said that he was drinking and everything like that, but I'm like, bro, aren't you supposed to be her best friend? So you're gonna sit there and take a video of her at her worst, and then send it to an influencer, which is a term I really, really, really despise. But I'm talking about influencer. But I'm like, on what planet was that actually helping her? So this whole apology, oh, I'm sorry, I should have had your back, and yada yada yada. It's like you shouldn't have done it in the first place. That's not adding up to me. And just when Britt is about to sit there and tell Brad what's really going on, as far as her condition, Cody shows up. Cody shows up and they get into an argument, and I'm still sitting there wondering what is Cody's purpose there. I mean, hell, at least we knew what Dak's purpose was today. Like, all right, cool, we got a new character, Josh Kelly from Life to Live. I'm like, what is he doing so far? But, you know what? I have a bit of hope. Uh, something just came to me. And I'm only sitting there talking about this a little bit now because I feel like it may affect the show down the line. So, not to really sit there and jump into um, rumors or things of that nature, but The actor that plays Rory, he has some very unsavory tweets, and I feel like maybe Josh Kelly is there just in case, as far as getting some new blood in there and everything like that. Like maybe they got Josh Kelly in there because it's like, all right, they may be serving Rory his walking papers or the actor. I mean, I seriously hope that's not the case. I really hope we're not getting another Hartley Sawyer, guy who played on The Flash, or James Gunn, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Um, yeah, Sasha's not okay. Sasha's not okay, and Gladys that they're trying to keep an eye on her 24/7 is not really doing much of anything. I mean, I feel that she's trying her best, and like Sasha said, that her heart's in the right place, but Sasha even admitted, like, yo, listen, I can get this stuff anytime I want. It's easy. It is way too easy at this point. Um, and one of the things she said was that you have to want it. You have to want to get clean. If you take at the end of the day with this soap opera, if you take nothing else from it, take that from it. Um, Now of course she gets some, I guess, like back order stuff for the baby, and she gets all emotional. Brooklyn comes in there, and then Brooklyn's like, I got some new news, and she talks about how the Deception is going to be in like a 1 hour time slot on some sort of like QVC channel. And so she's going to be there doing a host or whatever, talking it up, and a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes, a lot of stuff that's going to be riding on her and her performance. And then she starts shaking and everything like that, and she goes in the bathroom. I'm like, at some point, is somebody going to sit there and try to offer this girl some therapy or something? I mean, I know that she said that she went to some, a couple of sessions, couple of AA sessions or NA or whatever. Not NA. I'm like, I feel. I Here's the thing. Whenever I sit there and propose therapy and things of that nature, I understand that it's not a cure, it's not a one fix, it's not an all solution, and it's not for every case, for every person, but it's a tool. It's an option. And I feel like if you don't sit there and try to use every option at your disposal, you're not really doing yourself any good. Um, but yeah, at some point, I guess Sasha takes some pills or whatever. I don't know if these are like migraine pills or whatever. And Gladys comes over and sees it, and she just knocks them all on the floor. And I'm like, I get her impulse. Okay, I get her impulse. I'm not mad at it. But when Brando gets home, Brando sees a whole bunch of pills on the floor. Sasha is just like, she just has this open mouth, like, what's going, like she's deer caught in headlights. And I'm just like, man, this man did not need to deal with this. On top of running interference, Sonny, Sonny and Michael and everything like that, you got to get home and see a bunch of pillows on the floor. His girlfriend looking like she don't know what the hell is going on. His mom looking all scared, and him just being like, it just seems like a messy situation. It seems like such a messy situation that I feel like he just wished that he had some sort of Infinity Stone that he could just sit there and rewind time and then go back in there and try it right. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Seems that Brad is not there liking his new job. Miss Wilson that they're talking about how impressed she is with his work and everything like that. And he's like, listen, I'm ready to do more. And Miss Will's like, yeah, why don't you just kind of work on your craft, learn the business, and then we can sit there and try to give you some more opportunities. All right, that's baby steps here, all right, bro. Um, should be interesting. It's actually kind of a shame that I sit there and think about it. I mean, it should be interesting to sit there and see what Brad's gonna try to do as far as, him trying to move up in the family business or whatever. I'm like, bro, you do realize what she does, right? Um, but it's just kind of a shame because it's been a hot minute since we saw Miss Wu. I remember today, actually, I was sitting there watching a little bit of JLJ Media. He was sitting there talking about how, it's an ensemble cast and they need to kind of rotate a lot of people and not just have certain people take up the spotlight and all that other stuff. And we haven't seen Miss Wu in about 3 weeks, give or take. And it's kind of a shame. It really is. Because I feel like whenever she comes in the room, it's one of those things where it's like people just need to sit there and make sure that they're minding their P's and their Q's. Like, you had Cody and you had Britt that they're arguing and they were going back and forth. And the minute Ms. Wu showed up, like, well, what's up? I mean, don't let me stop y'all two from tearing each other apart. Like, but you just felt that energy in the room, that different energy in the room. Like you don't want to sit there and even give this woman a migraine. Um, but yeah, it's kind of a shame that we didn't see her in such a long time. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's about it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.